What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and I'm just in a good mood. Just got back from a family barbecue. Seeing the family always puts me in a good mood. So I just got back home. I did my first part of this video while I was at my sister's house. We had our barbecue. You can actually see my sister and my brother in the thumbnail to part one of this video. So that'll be pretty cool, popping up right here. And just to let you guys know, this is a continuation from the last video. So there was a few things I didn't tell you. I got a little bit sidetracked, but that happens to me very easily. That's why when I make videos, I normally do it in my house. That way it's peace and quiet, or I need some headphones just so I don't get interrupted, because the slightest sound or something like that throws me off my game and really stops my brain from working at full capacity. And so I want to give you guys the best videos possible, especially if we're thinking about getting sponsors soon. We have to put out high quality content for the sponsors to, see. And that's why I'm really going to start doing research about editing. And that way I can edit some cool stuff in my videos. We don't really have to with the type of video this is, but still I think it'd be pretty cool. So last thing we talked about is people not in a hurry to dump their coins. But what I wanted to go into is this part of it. And if that is the case, holding out over the long run could be pretty comfortable, pretty profitable for Bitcoin holders, something that option traders seem to agree with. In more technical terms, all this behavior can be measured with one indicator, the ADX. This indicator tells us whether a market, this indicator doesn't tell us whether this market is bullish or bearish, but it does measure whether a trend, whatever it is strong or not. So this is very crucial right here. Let's read this. In the chart above, the ADX is represented by a white line. And that is this line down here at the bottom in the RSI below the volume. Down here right above my head right there, that white line. And it's going down right here. And whenever it starts going down, and for a long period of time, we start going up. The first part of it going down, it looks like we can be in a bear market. But when it starts moving back upwards, then we move into a bull market. And it looks like it's starting to reverse. This chart above says the white line is going down, showing that the bears are getting more and more tired with every punch that they throw. Say what up to the Bitcoin Renegade cat. He says, what's up? And so they're getting tired. Every time they swing for the fences and knock us down a little bit, they're getting worn out. They're like, man, maybe Bitcoin just can't be taken down. And it's not going to. Not at all. We're winning. We're making money. We're holding for the future. And that, if this article says anything, it shows that the long-term diamond-handed holders are the ones that win. Okay, even my cat knows. Stick around for the long haul and we will win. Okay? And if this is the case, Bitcoin could be approaching a trend reversal. So that's what's going to happen. The bears are getting tired of not being able to beat the bulls. We have too much support at the $30,000 level. Yeah, we might have turned the 32,500 into resistance, but we will break back above it, and we're coming back for you, 42,000. That's our next big resistance. We might have some at about 35. 5, and then again at like 38, but our big resistance is at 42 right now. If we can break above that one and turn it into support on the daily or even the weekly, then we have a good case for Bitcoin again. But it looks good. The bears are getting tired. The bulls are not. We have diamond hands, knuckles of steel, palms of cement. There's just no weakness in these hands at all. Not in one place of them. So all of that, of course, comes with the standard disclaimer. This is crypto and no one really knows what's going to happen next. So don't feel so bad that you don't know either. Well, I know what's going to happen. I already told you I'm sticking by my story. 112,000 by the end of the year, and then a big, giant sell-off, blow off top down to the previous all-time high of $20,000. That's what this year is going to look like. That's how we're going to wrap it up. We're going to make our profits. We're going to take our profits at 112,000. We're going to follow it all the way back to 20,000, and we're going to buy a full Bitcoin. That's the plan. Maybe 2 full Bitcoins, maybe 3. As many as we can get, right? I don't want to be a copycat. Cowboys of crypto. I'm just kidding, man. I like it. On our road to 1 Bitcoin. Shout out Cowboys of crypto. Good man. He made a video with his daughter. That was the cutest thing ever, man. Props for that. I personally wouldn't do that, but man, you got a good relationship with your daughter. I like how you talk with her, and she she was keeping up with you in her own way to you. That was a good father-daughter conversation, man. That's pretty cool. Props to you, bro. But let's get into this next part, this next thing. This is an article by CoinDesk, and it has a lot to do with the one that I just read in Decrypt. Bitcoin drops as investors buy 22K and 20K puts. Despite the pickup in demand for 22K puts, the option market remains biased bullish for long term. So it's kind of off-putting that they say, they're betting against Bitcoin, but they're bullish. So let's see what they say. Bitcoin is falling a day after the options market saw increased demand for out of the money or lower strike put options at 22 and 20,000. The leading cryptocurrency was trading at a 3-week low of 30,700 at press time, representing a 3.5% drop on the day. The decline has flipped a crucial 50-week simple moving average support of $32,250 into resistance. That's how we get the simple moving average. The 50-day weekly simple moving average needs to close at $32,250. And we have just dropped below that. But because it flipped it does not mean that it will close below it. So yeah, we flipped the moving average, but I hope we close above it. If not on the daily, on the weekly. Let's see. So we'll have to watch out for that in the near future. On Sunday, 500 contracts of the 22,000 put option expiring on December 31st change hands via the institution-focused over-the-counter desk paradigm. What I was telling you earlier, why all these institutions are buying but the price isn't going up, is because they're doing it via over-the-counter. They're doing it in ways that don't affect the price in the near short term. That will definitely affect the price in the long term with the supply and demand of Bitcoin. They're doing it in a strategic way that doesn't sound off the alarms and gets all of the people to buy and have a quick, up and then a blow off top at 60,000 again. And then drop all the way to 20. What they are doing is they're making sure that we can get some traction, hold a bunch of whale accumulation at this level, right? And continue upward. And then once we get to 60,000, we won't have to worry about a blow off top at 60,000. That we still have so much support at 30,000 levels, so much supply and demand by this time that we get up here, that there's no way that we can go lower. We have to go higher. So then you get the $100,000, $112,000 blow off top. And you get the retracement back to the $20,000 previous all-time high. Okay, that's how it's going to work. And that's what's going to happen this year. All right? I'm going to say, hey, remember that video that I told you back then popping up right here? Well, that's going to be this video, part 2 of the confusing the Bitcoin trader. What is happening with Bitcoin right now? That's not the exact title, but yeah, something like that. So, all right, guys, this was pretty cool. They're saying the same thing kind of in CoinDesk that they're saying over there. But these whales are buying. So the video that I did yesterday, popping up right here, goes along with this video today. That now we're seeing, the market confused on what's going on. All these whales are buying, but the price isn't skyrocketing. What's going on? Right? So we're trying to figure this out. We're figuring it out with the Bitcoin Renegade community. We have our logo. We're making a banner next. We're so close to 500. Make those banners, guys. Vanish, Tilianch, Sahan Vishwantha, Saruto Justin, and BKR. Come make these banners. And other people, please. I'm giving monetary prizes to the top 3 winners. We're going to have at least 130 votes again, I hope. Maybe more. So let's get it going, guys. Okay? All right. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bet!